Today, we're talking about people so powerful that all the owners of major banks, financial pyramids, and multinational corporations look like kids playing in a sandbox. All those Pablos Escobars, Musks, Jeff Bezoses, they're nothing. And honestly, that's the truth. Have you ever heard of BlackRock? Probably not. Yet this investment corporation manages $11.5 trillion in assets. Recently, BlackRock bought 2 strategic ports on either side of the Panama Canal, effectively controlling a key artery of global shipping. The deal was political. Trump disliked China's influence around the canal, but the $23 billion price tag was pocket change for BlackRock. On top of that, they secured stakes in 43 ports across 23 countries. For them, this is just another day. While you watch this video, BlackRock could be buying land, businesses, technology, or even an entire country. To put it in perspective, $11.5 trillion is a third of the US national debt, America's defense budget for 14 years, or almost half of the US GDP. If split among everyone on the planet, each person, including newborns and the elderly, would get about $1,500, or, for example, 120 million women could each receive a Hermes bag worth $100,000, while BlackRock owns Aixistos, Gaugari, Eifrain, Ace Hermes. This amount is 4 times Apple's market cap and nearly 30 times Elon Musk's net worth. The combined wealth of all the world's billionaires is $16 trillion. BlackRock alone manages $11.5 trillion. That's such an astronomical number that there isn't even a word for it. Where does all this money come from, and why? Officially, BlackRock manages investors' funds, not its own assets. In practice, ordinary investors' shares are spread across countless BlackRock-controlled businesses. Clients never get a say in how Apple, Pepsi, or Lockheed Martin are run, while BlackRock gains massive financial and political influence and doesn't share it. BlackRock owns stakes in Apple, 6.7%, Microsoft, 7.3%, Alphabet, 7%, Amazon, 6%, Meta, 7.5%, and dozens of other companies, including banks, pharmaceuticals, energy, media, and retail. On average, it holds about 5% of 95% of the S&P 500 companies. Essentially, everything we interact with in daily life is connected to BlackRock. Originally an index fund, BlackRock's idea was simple. Invest in everything at once to minimize risk. It collects clients' money and diversifies portfolios. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street form the Big Three, controlling a huge part of the global economy. Founded by Larry Fink, born in 1952 in California to an English teacher mother and a shoe store owner father, he worked in investment banking before creating BlackRock in 1986. The company grew like a snowball, $190 billion in 2000, $350 billion in 2001-2004, first trillion in 2006, $3.5 trillion in 2010, $10 trillion in 2010-2021. Its secret, a computer system called Aladdin, asset, liability, debt, and derivative investment network, analyzing risks, political instability, weather, satellites, and more. BlackRock has close ties to the US government and the Federal Reserve. Officials move between BlackRock and government positions, and the company advises on financial crises, including Bear Stearns bailout and managing toxic assets after 2008. BlackRock also buys real estate, driving housing prices up and attracting criticism for restricting Americans' access to property. Conspiracy theorists link its acquisitions to the idea of "you will own nothing and you will be happy," a world dominated by corporations and shared economies. Fink has made controversial statements on population control and AI, while BlackRock's stakes in Pfizer and Moderna fueled pandemic-related conspiracies. Additionally, BlackRock invests in crypto, controlling nearly 600,000 bitcoins, mining companies, and blockchain infrastructure. Simply put, this company doesn't just shape markets, it shapes the world.